someone to love me. Is it my body? Someone I might be. Something inside me. You better tell me. It's really up to you.
ለማኝ ሆኖ አባቴ ባይጠቅመኝ የሚኖር ሴት ያሳደገው ልጅ ከመባል ነበር
I always liked martial art when I was a kid. I always really loved martial art, but I started practicing like when I was, I guess, 15 or 16. And I used to walk around and like wake up people 4 in the morning, and the dogs barking and chasing me. And you know, the streets are really dark, and you know, sometimes I'm like running fast from the dogs. And then I would wake up everybody, and I would knock their fence really loud because they don't have a buzzer. So I have to like hit hard and keep calling their name. And then I wake up everybody, and then just we like 4 or 5 of us goes to practice, and we just be like exercising right by the street mall. We just use the stairs and everything for stretching. We grew really fast, like we was really close attention from our teacher, and it was intense, like really doing push-ups, like on like 2 nickels on the rock, and actually we made like a punching bag out of like a soccer ball, but instead we filled the ball with like tiny rocks. So when you punch it, you just bleed all the time. But over time, our nickels got really dark, and it doesn't bleed anymore. We're so strong. First, when I came, like I lived in New Hampshire, and somehow I just didn't have access for Ethiopian community as much actually, because in New Hampshire I was there for like 2 years, and I was in Boston, I was in school, and yeah, that's where I met Jolie. We met in college, and yeah, I mean definitely like being with her was just completely really like opening like an access, and like not only an access. I don't want to talk about like a business thing. It was a way. Hey, foreigners, it's a way. No, it was definitely like she basically opened up my eyes, and you know she guided me. Because she's American, she's from here, she's part of it, and it made everything in a very smooth and very natural transition, and I just basically grew and like learned like just tons and tons, and just made everything so easy. It just made my life just totally easy. Yeah, it was just like I was just so lucky, you know. It was just great. Like just everything happened really natural, and then we just everything, I don't know, really, yeah. Coming to the United States, I have to find a job that I actually practice my verbal skill. Communication is very important. So I wanted to work in a customer service job, which I started working Dunkin' Donuts. It was quite an experience because I had to learn everything. So once I made a mistake, a customer ordered coffee, and he wanted it with half and half. So I was like, okay, maybe he wanted half milk, half coffee. So I gave him half milk, half coffee. and he was just like, he tasted it and he just spit it out, and he was quite upset. Exactly remember when I started painting, because I always did painting and drawings. Especially like Ethiopians have their own calendar, which is actually they just celebrated their millennium on September 12th. And we would have like New Year. For New Year, kids are expected to give artwork gift, whether they are artists or not, for relatives and neighborhood. So I used to do drawings, and you go buy this ink, like food coloring ink. So we had green, yellow, red. Like the yellow is like basically curry. So they all are like food spices, they're just food coloring. They sell them for like 5 cents. You get 3 colors. And we didn't have a brush, so we would have a stick, put like a bit, like a piece of cotton on top, like a Q-tip. So we use like a Q-tip and that food coloring and a little like bottle cap, put some water and mix it, and then we just stain the paper. But we actually don't even get to draw the art. We buy designs, and some the designs could be like a famous Ethiopian runner, or some angel, or it could be a soccer player from Brazil. So every kid had it. So we'd spend the whole 2 months preparing ourselves, making just paintings and designs and tracing them and all that stuff, all the way to New Year. So New Year we all meet up like 5:30 or 5 o'clock, 5 in the morning, all the kids, and we just walk around and hand the artwork for like the whole neighborhood, and we'd make tons of money. With that money we buy like books and stuff for school year. So that was just like really exciting. And but sometimes when I ran out of my own artwork, I would just, some kids would bring artwork to our house. I would take the kids' artwork and I just give it to other neighborhood and make money out of them. I mean, every kid did it, so it wasn't like not normal thing.